choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Colm mcguigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Bohemian's very own Thomas Carty. Thomas, here at the press conference for Chantal Cameron, Katie Taylor. Delighted to be back on the card.
Yeah, mate, absolutely delighted. Look at the buzz here again. You know, it's the same, if not bigger than last time. So roll on, November 25th.
When you look at that card last time, I don't mean this disrespectfully, but that was a coming of age performance from you. You stood up to a lot of doubters, maybe. A lot of people maybe saying that they didn't think you could beat someone like Jay McFarlane, who realistically, Jay's he knows the level he's at, but you really showed your levels above that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Delighted with that performance last time out?
Delighted, you know, just to show people what I know, you know, and what everybody else in the gym knows. You know, I've had a couple of fights against a couple of journeymen. That was my first step up, first big fight, and you know, I showed what I'm about. I think 3 rounds, 3 knockdowns, you know, done to Jay what nobody else could do. You know, Nick stopped him, but it was through volume of punches, and I think through the exhaustion. Jay nearly died of death in the ring, like, so I think I've done a proper job, and yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm really looking forward to fighting again now on November 25th.
I've never seen a crowd go. I knew you had the following, right? But whenever I seen that crowd in Dublin, I spoke to Eddie and Frank about this in Orlando. I've never seen a crowd react to a fighter like that. It was absolutely insane. When you bring a crowd like that, do you believe that these opportunities will keep presenting themselves?
I've been telling people this for a long time. You know, I'm from inner city Dublin. I say it all the time. I'm like a broken record, but the crowd I get, the support I get is second to none. I don't know anyone that has it, and I need more of these cards to show it. You know what I mean? I can't just keep telling people, "Oh, big following, big support." I have massive following. As you've seen, it was 7 o'clock last time. I got moved up from before the bell to the main card. It would have been the same regardless of the time. You know what I mean? So I need more fights like this on, you know, shows of this magnitude to show what the following's like. You know, and it's only growing. Imagine what it's going to be like this time round.
Who are likely to see you in there against? It's the question on everyone's lips. We want to know. There's not that big of a pool of heavyweights. Who's it going to be? Yeah,
personally, I don't know. I would love to defend my Celtic title. You know, I would love to fight for the Irish title. That's, I think, in and around what we're aiming for at the moment. I don't know who is accepting. You know, it all goes on in the background. Everything's left to Magic and my team. You know what I mean? Magic and SOS Management do a great job matching me up. They have done so far. So I'm not too sure exactly who to speak to. I know they're in talks with a couple of people at the moment, but I'm not too sure who's getting back or who's accepting, you know, not accepting. So,
are you still working with Dillon White?
Yes, I am, yeah.
And with Dillian, will he have an input into who the opponent is? Because obviously he's been there, done it, wore the t-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the whole team work together closely, you know, to match me up and manage my career going forward. So absolutely, yeah. But there is a massive team there, you know, there's Magic and a couple more guys in the background who work, you know, tirelessly to get me matched up. So I'm sure they'll all work together to get something sorted for this card. Final
one from me. Katie Taylor goes for the revenge. Do you believe she can get the victory this time around against Chantal Cameron?
I do. I believe she can, absolutely. Like I said the first time, I think, you know, they're really, really evenly matched fighters. Two of the best in the world, obviously. You know, but Katie Taylor is the greatest female fighter of all time. I do think she can turn her over this time. And who knows? Hopefully, we get a third fight then in Dublin. Fingers crossed.
Final message.
Paddy's Day. Imagine Paddy's Day for the trilogy.
Final message to your fans, Thomas, that are coming to support you on November 25th.
You know what? Thanks very much to everyone who supports me, likes, shares, you know what I mean, spreads the word around the street, because I know I've had 2 fights fall through now, which I've sold a lot of tickets for, and it's difficult, you know, to keep telling people, I'm fighting. People are going to start questioning whether I'm actually fighting now, but we're definitely fighting November 25th, whether I have to drag Eddie into the ring or not, and fight Eddie. But yeah, 100%. Thanks very much, everybody, and see you on November 25th, maybe before that.
Thomas Carty, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.